Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'll be doing a look using the Alexis Ren and Colourpop collaboration, and yeah, let's get straight into it. First product that I'm showing you is a ultra matte liquid lipstick. It's a beautiful coral color. This is in the shade Little Weapon, and it's so gorgeous. It's such a beautiful vibrant coral. Next, showing you a swatch of this ultra satin lip in the shade Bare Necessities. It's such a beautiful pink nude shade. Now here are three of the last lip products in this collaboration. They are three blotted lips, and you'll see the shades very soon. So the first is Deja Vu, second Exotic, and the third is Lexi. And the first swatch I'll be showing you is Deja Vu. It is such a beautiful mauvey toned lip. Second is Exotic. And all of these lip products, the blotted lips, are so comfortable on the lips. They're very creamy. And last of the blotted lips is the shade Lexi, and there's the swatch. It's such a gorgeous like brick tone red. And last product of the collaboration is this highlight and contour palette. This is called Topaz, and let me tell you, this is such a beautiful palette. I say definitely a one to buy. Alrighty guys, I'm so buggered. It is like 3 o'clock in the morning, so let's just get straight into this tutorial, starting off with my brows. Of course, using Anastasia's Dip Brow in medium brown, and all of my brushes that I'll be using in this tutorial are all by Sigma Beauty. I do have a discount code, check that out in the bottom description bar, whatever you call it. So as always, I like to start off with the bottom portion of my brow, then the extension, and then I trace out the top. And once I'm happy with that shape, I'll start to fill it in, starting with the extension first, and then working my way towards the beginning of the brow. Now just going in with a spoolie, and I'm just softening the beginning of the brow. Now using Anastasia's Stick Foundation in Banana, and I'll be tracing out the bottom part of my brow. I have not done my brows in such a long time. I haven't done my nails in such a long time. It's so freaking embarrassing. So concealer is a great way just to hide that and just to make your brow look a bit more defined. So of course I'll be starting with eyes first. I'm using this Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. We're placing this all over my eyelids using this 3D little eyeshadow brush by Sigma, and just placing that all over my eye, making sure that it is all even and nicely blended out. In this look, I'll be using this palette by Zoeva. I've never tried Zoeva. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Is it Zoeva? Zoeva, tomato, I don't know, you tell me. It's such a beautiful palette though, and they're super pigmented, so I'm so happy to be using this product. So firstly, starting off with the lighter shade, and we're placing this all over my eyelid, and this will help just set all that eye primer and help to blend all the other eyeshadows more seamlessly. Now going in with these two shades from the palette, using this little tapered brush by Sigma, tapping off the excess because these shadows are really pigmented. So I'm just placing that in my crease as my transition color. Now using this brown shade, I'll be placing this right the way under those two shadows that we just placed. This will just help bring a bit more dimension into my crease. Now I'm using a flat shader brush and going in with liquid center. This will be going all over my lid. I found that when I was patting it on, it wasn't depositing enough product. But when I started swiping the product on my eye, I don't know, the shadow just became a bit more chrome and so much more beautiful. I will be going back to the eyes, but I'm going to start off by using this moisturizer. It's so cool the way it dispenses the product. And this is from Priceline. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Avenue? I'm just so bad tonight. Like, it's just not my night. So I'll just be rubbing that all over my face. Now going in with this OG, and I'll be placing this all in my T-zone area, just really concentrating on my pores. So in today's look, I'll be using Anastasia Stick Foundation in Warm Tan. I'm a MAC NC35 for reference. I'll be going in with Tarte's Maracuja oil, placing a little droplet on the product. I'll be using the concealer brush to be placing that on my face. Just helps the product to be a bit more blendable and easier to blend. Yeah, that's what I meant. And of course, using my damp beauty blender, I'll be spritzing it with this Thermal Spring Water by Avonay. Let's just say it's called Avonay. And yeah, I'll just be pushing that and pouncing that into my skin. Now taking Anastasia Stick Foundation in Banana and Walnut, and I'll be using this to highlight and contour my face. And same method, I used a little bit of that oil on the product, and yeah, it just helps the product to be so much more blendable. So under my eyes, under my contour line to make my contour pop, down the center of my face, and yeah, this will just make my face look a bit more three-dimensional. And now going in with Walnut, in my contour, I'll be pushing this up so it just helps the whole blending process. And on my forehead, under my lip to make my lips look a bit more juju. And yeah, I'll be using that damp beauty blender to blend that all out as well. And setting my whole face using Kat Von D's Lock-It Translucent Powder. I love this powder. I definitely would not bake with it because it does have a little bit of a sheen. And I'm going in with this massive Sigma powder brush, getting the product on the brush, and then I'll be grabbing the lid just to tap off all the excess and so I don't waste any. And of course using tapping motion so I'm not moving any of that hard work that I've just done. And once that's all been placed all over my face, I'll just lightly brush all that excess off. Now time for baking under my eyes using the RCMA's translucent powder and my damp beauty blender. This technique that I'm doing is called melting, and I learned this from Orpha Zainali. She's on Instagram. She's an amazing artist, and what she does is she places the product under her eyes and she doesn't let it set. She just keeps pouncing it until the product disappears. It's amazing. And going back to that palette using this shade called Aftertaste, and I'll just be smudging that all along my lower lash line. And now going in with this gorgeous gold shade called Almost Burnt, and I'll be placing this as my inner corner highlight. I'm bronzing up my face using Topaz, the Colourpop and Alexis Ren collaboration product, and it is such a gorgeous product. It's such a beautiful bronzer. It's not too orange, it's not too warm, and it's not too neutral. I feel like it's like the perfect bronzer, and I also use this as a nose contour. And the highlight shade from this palette, the name speaks for itself. The name is She Is Here to Stay. Like, you fucking kidding me? Like, it's such a beautiful highlight. I just die. When I wore this on Instagram live, people were like, oh my god, what are you wearing? Like, I'm obsessed. Like, Colourpop and Alexis, they killed it. And as you can see, I just went in with my Lily lashes in the style Miami. I love these lashes when I do like no liner looks. I feel like it just finishes off the look perfectly. And of course, Jackie the friggin' extra chooses the more bold lip. So I chose the Little Weapon. It's such a gorgeous coral shade and I feel like it really complements these gorgeous peach eyes. And now just using that highlight just to highlight my décolletage and my shoulders to make me look a bit more glowy. And it doesn't hurt just to add a cheeky little bit more highlight to my face. So that concludes my tutorial. I'm so sorry, it's so late and all the kids are sleeping, so I had to like whisper practically throughout this whole bloody tutorial. So thank you so much for all the love. Be sure to comment and give it a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.